Welcome to Wild Cast first episode. I want to talk about conscious decisions and unconscious decisions. So, most time in life, when you actually have a big decision or normal decision for a decision you have to decide. So, because if you don't decide, life will decide for you, which means, well, why I always also say there's a conscious decision and there's an unconscious decision, which is when you do a conscious decision, you know what you're doing and you know what you're saying, and you also hold on to it. Well, at least if you're a man, you know. And an unconscious decision is most of the time a decision where you make it really quick. So what I want to talk about is that making a decision is very important. So it's in your hands what you want to do and what you decide and what you don't decide. 95% of the time, it's a conscious decision. It's a conscious decision. Whether you want to do it or not. Whether when you come home and you only work a job and you want to do maybe something on the side which is fun, like streaming Fortnite, for example, or any game, or streaming in general, or you want to go out for friends, you want to meet a good, very, very good friend of yours more often, or you want to go and start drawing something, you know, in the nature, for example. You just want to go out with a friend or alone, and you just want to draw something and have a good time. But you don't have to instead not doing all of those things, all of these real life things, which is also very important, because most of the people, they trying to copy other people without they even knowing that they're copying them, if you understand what I mean. You want to have this maybe lifestyle of someone or someone who you maybe know, but what you don't understand is that you have to focus on your own life first before you do something like that. Of course you can look at it, you know, but not all of the time. And I know that most of the people are looking way too often on things like that. What I want to talk about is, let's go over to addiction, whether it is an alcohol addiction, a cigarette addiction, a gambling addiction, you know, drugs. So that's not an addiction. That all of that is actually a conscious decision, because you have your life under your control. And I know that it's sometimes really painful that if you lose your girlfriend or lose your job or maybe lose a competition in the sports that you're doing, I understand all of it. But you gotta face that pain. You don't run away from it. Don't go over addiction. Don't take drugs. Don't start smoking because of those things. If you smoke, you can smoke, but smoke if you enjoy your life. If you do it with joy, do it with love, do it when you don't really necessarily need it. Just don't. What I mainly want to say with that is, do not connect it with something negative. If you're smoking, connect it with something positive, something which you don't really need, but you just want to do it because you decide conscious for it and not unconscious. Same with drinking. For myself, I don't know how drinking is. I've been drunk in my entire life. I'm talking about alcohol, of course, not water. So, what I want to say is, making a decision is very important. Now, let's go to addiction. Now, making unconscious and conscious decisions is on you. Which, let's go to addictions, right? So an addiction, most people say, I have an addiction. I don't say I have an addiction. It's a conscious decision if you have a control over your life or not. If you're gonna drink alcohol or not, if you're gonna smoke a cigarette or not, if you're gonna take a drug or not, it is all a decision. Everything. Nobody forces you to do it, and even if they do, you still don't have to do it. You can still, don't take it and still have fun. You can still not take it and have contact with these friends or whoever these people might be. Mainly what I want to say is whatever for addiction you have or whatever for regret you have, it's really time. It's time to do it. It's time to just go in the gym. It's time to just train, even if it's just push-ups. It's time to do your work. It's time, maybe you want to drop something out and you need to do the design for it or whatever. Or you want to talk with a woman or a girl. You want to ask someone out or whatever it is. The time is right now. There's no other time. Best time is right now. The sooner you get it done, the better it is for you.